Hey guys, this is Jade Wilder for your tarot reading, your daily tarot reading today. How's it going? How are you doing? I hope you're having a great day. I just wanted to say thank you to friends and family who tune in to this channel. It means a lot to me, and I'm just excited to share this with you and everyone else who's tuning in. So I record these readings in advance. So when I do these readings, they're for you. They're technically for you to view in the future, though they are timeless. It could be past, present, future. And so now that this channel has actually gone live and there are individuals in my life that I know are tuning in and subscribing, I just wanted to say thank you so much for your exchange of energy. It helps me intuit to understand pieces of what's going on in your world, and if you subscribe or if you watch consentingly, if you consent to having an energetic exchange, then my spirit guides and I are able to pick up on the energy that you're working with, and I will never pick up on any energy that you are not consenting of giving. So just know that it's very much a consensual relationship. So thank you so much for being here. Just wanted to say that. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I'm pulling from the Everyday Witch Tarot. I think I might be pulling some clarification cards. Some of the energy that was coming through was really it felt really big, but let's see what the cards say first. So spirit guides of the highest truth and compassion, what is it that this beautiful collective of individuals needs to hear today, needs to know today, for the highest good of all? The cards are moving really fast today, you guys. They usually move fast. I feel like you guys are a group of movers and shakers. You get down to business. You don't have time to mess around. That song is coming up again. So just so you know, before I started here, I don't know if anyone has seen the movie Wish. It's a Disney movie released in 2023. It's a newer Disney movie, and there's a song called Knowing What I Know Now, and it might be pertinent to whatever it is you're facing at this moment. Essentially, it's a song about actualizing your power. So like, I'll just read out this chorus here. It's, if it's not us, then who and when? If we don't fight, he knows he wins. Not allowed. Knowing what I know now. The lengths he'll go, there's no amount. I won't sit back, watch this play out. That's my vow, knowing what I know now. And then it says, get up, yeah. No, I'm not the only one that's, yeah, fed up, yeah. So I'm getting like major body chills, and I just wanted to share that because it's coming up in my head again. So let's see what's going on here. I'm also, yeah, okay. I don't usually look at the bottom of the deck, but I have Ace of Swords, so that tells me there's some clarity. There's mental clarity. Okay, so let's flip these cards over. We got, oh yes, and as you know, if you've been here before, if not, welcome. I draw a top card, bottom card, one off to the side. The top is your conscious mind, what's at the top of mind right now, what's consuming your thoughts. The bottom is you and your unconscious. It's what's in your dream state mind. It's what needs to come to light, what needs to be looked at, what needs to be either healed, understood better, things like that. And then there's the one off to the side is overall energy and advice. I just said that, yes. So this is kind of hilarious to me. So the reason why that Wish movie came up is because I actually just finished watching it yesterday. I've been meaning to watch that for a really long time, and I'm so glad I did because it was, it brought up a lot. It was very reminiscent of classic Disney movies. It had a lot of different kind of references to old classic movies, and the way the illustration is done is like both 3D and 2D, and I loved that. I thought that was really great, and it was a change of pace. Anyway, enough about that. So I think, though, that movie has something to do with this reading. So if you've seen that movie, or if you haven't and you want to, maybe this is a sign to watch it. Maybe something will come up for you. So in your conscious mind, you got the Page of Wands, okay? The Page of Wands. I'm just going to show you all these first really quick. And then we have, in your unconscious, the Queen of Swords, which is, like, I thought it was really interesting because, like, in that movie, there's a queen, and she looks a lot like this. So I just wanted to call that out, is that she looked a lot like this, okay? And in your overall energy, we have the Three of Pentacles, which is about teamwork. It's about, like, rallying the troops and creating change. That's what it's about. Okay. And I don't usually flip over the advice card right away, but this, I guess I did, and so maybe that's a part of the message, is we need to look at this. So the advice right off the bat is we need to regroup. I'm getting, like, we need to regroup. We need to rest, because the Four of Swords is typically about healing and recovery and rest, replenishing your reserves, and I'm also feel like I feel that there's a lot of energy that's about to be expended, and if you are going to try to do anything that is impactful, the only way that you can do it in alignment is if you rest beforehand, okay? And rest, I'm also being kind of guided to share, like, or ask, what does rest mean to you? And self-care is a big word, right? We hear self-care all the time. Buy this product for your self-care, blah, blah, blah. So self-care, if we look at self-care, what it could mean so many different things. If you're having any, like, wow, I feel like your mind is really racing right now because I feel like mine is just like, so I'm gonna take a couple breaths, like, just breathe. Okay. Number one, self-care. You take a couple breaths. What becomes immediately apparent to you in your body? Are you having any pain anywhere? Is something feeling like it needs attention? What can you do for yourself to give whatever that is attention? And that doesn't necessarily mean buying something. Sometimes maybe it's as simple as buying icy hot or something like that, okay? But it doesn't always have to be extravagant. I know for me, self-care looks like making a meal that is going to help me kind of realign my energy. And the meal could look like a million different things, depending on what it is my body is craving, right? So it's like paying attention to what your body needs. And self-care could also look like breathing. I'm feeling like you guys have a lot going on right now, and the cards are telling me that, and just with this song that I'm channeling, I feel like there's a lot on your mind, like a lot of fire kind of energy, a lot of passion, and that's amazing. Passion is great. Passion, I just got something. Passion is necessary to inspire action, to execute change. If the passion does not have a proper outlet, it can kind of it can over-consume the scenario. So I think of like a fire. I think of like wildfires, for example. Like if the fire starts small and it's not regulated properly, it's gonna just kind of consume the land without any kind of tempering. And sometimes we burn things on purpose for a reason. So the fire is necessary, but how we wield the fire means everything. Because if we just, for example, that we're in a work meeting and we run in with a bunch of passion and a bunch of ideas with no direction, it's likely that you may not be listened to because your passion is overpowering your energy, your attitude, depending on how you're coming in, I just heard your bias is overpowering the influence, the opportunity to influence. That might mean something to you guys. Maybe if you're trying to change something at work or change something within a project, and you know deep in your soul, this is so important. This is so important. Why am I not being heard? How are you coming into the situation? That's what my guides at least, are being guided to ask you, is how are you coming into the situation? Is there a bias? Is there an unconscious bias? Is it being tempered? Is your passion coming through, but is it also being regulated so that it can be received, so that it has the opportunity to be received by the people that need to hear it? Okay, that is the message. And this is what the cards are pretty reflective of what I'm talking about. So I'm also getting that this may not be a message you want to hear, okay? And I honor and I respect that. And if this is too much, then turn it off. Turn it off, go live your life, and see how you feel. See how you feel. Maybe come back to it, maybe not. But I'm hearing that, or at least where my intuition is guiding me, is that sometimes we really need to pay attention to even the things that aren't pleasant in order to open up space for what we truly want, for what our soul truly wants, for ourselves and for the world and our community. Okay? So in your conscious mind, you have the Page of Wands, and this is an energy of passion, like starting something, like kind of starting that fire, starting a creative project, starting some kind of new pursuit. And this little chameleon is here, and he's red, and I just get really fiery change, fiery passion, like an endeavor that would create change. And I'm also drawn to these red poppies. I think these are poppies. And I'm wondering what this meaning of poppies are. So hold on one second here. Red. And red is the color of the root chakra. Let's see here. Poppies. Symbolism. Sleep and dreams. Death and mourning. Peace and remembrance. Resurrection and hope. Ooh. Okay, resurrection and hope. For that feels like that's a part of this message here. Yeah, the color red is really standing out to me. I'm just looking up spiritual meaning of the color red. Life force, passion, courage, and vitality. Okay. Having the courage to do something different. That's what I'm getting with this. Having the courage to do something different. Having the courage to speak up. Especially with this song. It's like something has happened. And I mean, gosh, that movie is so parallel to what's happening in the world. Leadership gone wrong. I'm getting leadership gone wrong, and people are pissed. Leadership gone wrong, and people are pissed. This is not what I signed up for, and how can I change something? That's what I'm getting. Take it or leave it. And you know what? And if you're not pissed, and you're pissed at the people who are pissed, maybe even think about that. Like, I think we all need to start having conversations of why are we just so pissed at each other? Like, why are we, where is this anger coming from, truly? Is it ours? Is it generational? Is it our parents? Is it societal? Is it taboo? Is it, like, what is it? Like, what is it that's really at the crux of this fiery energy? And how can you respect and honor that? How can you respect and honor how you feel? Because it's important. Respect and honor how you feel, and wield it in a way that is beneficial for the whole. Beneficial for the whole. So that is the main message today. So take it or leave it. With the unconscious. So like I said, in that movie, there's a queen. And so basically, if you, not to be spoiler, but also just like, go watch the movie and infer on your own, you know, there's insights you're going to get that I haven't gotten, so it's not really a spoiler. There is a queen who is witnessing her king essentially taking advantage of his power. He is going to great lengths to get more resources that he's not entitled to. And this queen is trying to remind him, you know, like, you don't believe in this. You're not this kind of a person. Like, this isn't how you wanted to be king. You didn't want to steal from people. You didn't want to go to dark, negative lengths to govern, essentially. And, you know, she has to make a choice. She has to make a choice on whose side. What is she going to do? What does she actually believe? Is she going to stand by the king and watch him do these things that she knows are wrong? Or is she going to do something really scary and align with people that are not in agreement with what he's doing, are not okay with what he's doing? And this seems like a message for someone. I don't know who, but there is someone who is having I am sensing there is someone who is having a difficult time and is in a bind, because in their heart and soul they know that what's happening is wrong, and they're very close to it, and they're not sure what to do. They're not sure how to use their power. And I'm never going to tell you what to do. The message I'm getting, though, is that your soul knows that this isn't sitting right with you. And so I'm encouraging you to identify why that is. Write it down. Why is it? What do you want to do about it? Can you do anything about it? How can you make peace with this? Or how can you actually work to make something different? Work with people to make something different. Because the overall energy is working together to create something that hasn't happened before. Something kind of scary. That's what I'm getting. I'm feeling a little scared. Like, what I'm feeling is a little bit of fear. Kind of like, I'm not really sure. I have this idea, or I have this desire to do something, to build something with someone, or to create something that hasn't been done before, or to speak up for what I need. But it's like so scary. It's so scary because I've never done it before, and I'm scared because of blank. You fill in the blank, because you know your life better than anybody else does. So I'm scared because of blank, okay? And we honor that. We honor your feelings. Here, we honor your feelings. And then think about what it is you want. And how do you bridge the gap? How can you make a safe experiment to bridge the gap? Wow, this is big energy. This is very intense. It's many of you are going through like all very different things. I'm getting, but it all connects because it's about being discerning, doing what's right for you, even though it's scary, and not control. Well, kind of wielding your passion, wielding your flame, and in a way where you can work together with people. There's not a whole lot we can do by ourselves, okay? As much as in the past I would have loved to have thought I could do everything by myself, there is not a lot we can do by ourselves, especially when it comes to creating like immense change, which is part of this energy I'm getting is like grand, okay? Like it's a big scale. Some of it is big scale change, some of it is like big scale in our lives. Like, whoa, I've never done that before, but I feel like I really need to, and what do I do with this? Like my half of my body is telling me this is dangerous, don't do it, and the other half of my body is saying, no, you need to do it because that's where your life is going now. That's what I mean by grand. Like it could have either a big impact physically, or it could have like just a huge monumental change in your life. That's kind of what I'm getting. And the main message is you've gained clarity. Like, you know, you have this in your unconscious. It's already there. You already know what it is you want. It's scarier than shit. You know what it is that you want. You haven't acted on it yet, and you're just like trying to figure out what to do with it. And I'm gonna pull another card for advice because this is like a big. Whew, I have to take a breather because my heart is just going like so fast right now. Wow, you guys. Movers and shakers, I tell ya. Oh my god. Whew, let's just take some deep breaths. I'm gonna lighten this. So I don't have an incense holder, so I put it in this plant that my daycare did with my son. Oh my god. Lightening the mood because it's gonna be okay. Holy man, you guys are some serious people. So, spirit guide to the highest truth and compassion. What is it that this collective of individuals that's trying to work on something new that's super duper scary, what is it that they need to hear today for their highest good in order to make forward progress? What is it that they need to hear today for their highest good to make forward progress? Right. Oh, let them fall. Just keep hearing. Let them fall. It's these guys here. Okay. All right. So we have two cards for you. We have 8 of Cups. I think this is a whale. Or a penguin. No, there's no flippers. I'm not sure what this is. It looks like a whale. Maybe whales mean something to you. Little bow tie. 8 of Cups. Okay. And then we have... Oh, interesting. We have 9 of Cups. So we have an 8 and we have a 9. 8 and 9 of Cups. 89? Does that mean something to you guys? And it's in cups, so it's in emotions, inner worlds. Okay, 9 of Cups is also wish fulfillment. Okay, alright, hold on, let's see here. So, 8 of Cups. Hold on, I'm looking at my book here, because I feel like there's maybe something in here that needs to be said. Okay. Sometimes you just have to walk in another direction. Just because you have everything you want doesn't mean you have everything you need. If you are looking at this card you may be at a turning point in your life. Are you feeling as though there is something missing? This is kind of what we're talking about. Even though your circumstances seem fine on the surface, are there issues that make an otherwise good situation not as perfect as you thought it would be, or as others might think looking in from the outside? Knowing what I know now, right? The song, oh my God. Have you been trying to ignore a strong call to do something different? I'm getting so much chill action here in my body, like major body chills. Maybe even something that seems like it would be a crazy choice. Whoa. The Eight of Cups may indicate a dramatic change in a relationship or career that used to bring you satisfaction and no longer does, or simply that it is time for you to acknowledge it is time to walk away from your old safe life and into something new that holds the potential for future happiness. I feel like I need to just like drop the mic, like boom, like that's everything we've been talking about. Holy Mother. Knowing what I know now, knowing what you know now, what would you do differently? How does that apply to your life? What is it that's come? What's come to light for you? What do you feel about it? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want to do about it? But what and why? What is telling you to not do it? And where is the fear coming from? That is the message today, my friends. That is the message. Oh, all right. Well, thank you so much for being here. I hope to see you in the next one. Please comment if you want to share anything. Like, share, subscribe. I love you guys so much. See you later. Bye-bye.